Aries, my beautiful sparks of the universe. My fellow Aries, my Aries brothers and sisters. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to do a reading for you guys. It's going to be a general reading, no really theme. I'm just going to let Spirit and the universe bring out the message or what you need to hear, guidance, whatever it is. And I know you guys realize this being Aries. I'm not, I only read what the cards say. There's been a few readings that have been really harsh. Might have triggered some people. But, I'm not one to beat around the bush. I'm sure you guys aren't either if you have a strong Aries chart. Because to me, that's a waste of time. And I'd rather know what it's like from the beginning. Slap me with the truth instead of hiding from the real truth, like instead of hiding behind a mask. I don't want to be deciphering that. I don't have time. And to me that hurts more in the long run. So just be upfront with me, blunt, and get it out, right? And then I'll deal with it in the way I want to. But anyway, so just be prepared. I don't know what the universe or spirit's going to bring out through the cards, but it's something somebody needs to hear, so we're going to do it. All right, so let me move this out of the way. I am actually using the Art of Life Tarot through most of these readings. I think there was one. Leo, they have to be special. I love Leos. Don't tell them. Art of Life Tarot. The only one I didn't was Leo. For some reason I was told to me to use a different deck, and that could have been Spirit, because that was a really harsh one as well. So that I felt bad. I really did. But hopefully it gave somebody some healing or some guidance. So Art of Life Tarot, this is out of publication, this deck. It's a very cool deck. So if you can find it, it's expensive. But anyway, I've had it for a year or two. I haven't used it for a while. But what it is it's artwork, and then it adds it to a quote. So it's very nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into your message, Aries. We are going to see your energy, a person around you's energy, a challenge, and the challenges, as well as some advice. So let's go ahead and jump in. So, Spirit and Universe, what do you have for Aries, the collective of Aries, please? Sun, Moon, or Rising, by the way. Let's go ahead and see. That was too many. It was a pile, but Eight of Swords popped over on the top of the whole pile. I'm not going to take all them cards. But feeling restricted in some way, Aries? Feeling like you can't move forward, that you're boxed in. Could be your own doings. Eight of Swords. Swords is all about that mental energy. So you might feeling yourself blocked. Okay, so we have the Empress. Only passions, great passions, can elevate the soul to great things. Yeah. So taking care of yourself, nurturing that passionate person that you are. Aries are very passionate, right? Whatever it is, it could be good or bad, but we're very passionate. So don't nurture the bad, passionate part, but nurturing that. I really feel like taking all that ball of fire energy that Aries has. Sometimes we lash out and we get called mean for it, because we are so blunt and say what the first thing is on our mind. We fire the gun and ask questions later. I've got mellowed out. I don't know about you guys. It's good to get that under control. So with this Empress energy, take care of yourself, of course, that's very important. But as well as nurture your passions in a creative way. Because this card is all about creation, intuition. So whatever you're feeling passionate about, instead of getting angry or lashing out, use it in a constructive way. If something happened to you, do it to, like, you can use that energy, what happened to you, to help others, or paint, or write songs, write poetry, whatever it is. So I really feel like that's what it's saying. All right, let's see what else. Like now I'm like putting my energy into these videos, and I'm even doing those healing ones. I haven't had many watch it, but it's just something I'm passionate about. So I thought, and it's been helping me as well. So do something like that. You might be surprised. I know last year I got this project for my kids. I bought these little tiles and got some paint, and we painted some like coasters. I loved it. It was really difficult to try to paint, but it was so fun and healing. It was so good. It was like creative. My creation and passion came out. I want to start getting some supplies for painting again. Anyway, let's get back into your reading. I'm rambling again. Okay, so with this Empress, we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so see, it's something where you're feeling lacking in. That could be any area of your life, whether it's finances, your friendships, your relationships, whatever. There's some kind of lacking that you're feeling. And make sure you don't stay in a poverty lack mindset. You don't want to be there, because then all you're going to attract in is more poverty. But there's something lacking here. So I think maybe that's why you're nurturing yourself and trying to find where you can be creatively expressive. I think that will be healing for you. But whatever this lacking is, it's time to start, you know, nurturing that, being creative with that so you can get out of it. Because I find that as a block for you. I know it is for me. So, you know, instead of focusing on that lack, do something else. Because the more we focus and put our mind on something, that's what we attract in. It's just how the universe works. Yeah. 6 of Wands is all about success and victory. So you can be successful from this lack. You know, you can use it to your advantage. You know, and yes, I know money. Yeah, you can't just pull money off trees. But you can be creative in so many other ways. And it might even attract more abundance and money. So I'm hearing to take this into as an advantage point. You're creative. You can figure something out with it, Aries. Let's see what else. So wherever you're lacking, like if you're lacking in a certain area, even like a volunteer or something in that area for someone else. Because that's where it's going to bring in the abundance and make you feel more fulfilled. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see, it's the cycle you're going through. Cycles always change. So the cycle will be changing again. There's some kind of lesson or strength you need to gain from this. And this one wanted to pop over to the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So don't be in that, like, I'm holding everything I can in. You have to actually share it, which I know it seems like contradictory. Like, because, like, if I don't have enough time, how the heck am I going to give time to everybody else? If I don't have enough money, how am I going to, you know, there's ways. You can just give your change to some organization. Like, you know, when they have those things at the counter. Your time. I'm sure there's time you waste. You know, and you might have to push yourself, and it might be hard, but you can do it. And when you do that, it's going to bring back things to you that you do need. It's going to be tenfold, like, back to you. All right, so let's go ahead and get a person around you or a situation. So whatever you were thinking, do the opposite, kind of, okay? Kind of, with your creativity. So something is balanced here. So a person around you might be balanced. You might be getting some feedback from them. You might be just in awe of how they manage to be balanced. So there's some kind of balanced person around you. It could be a Sagittarius as well. Because it says the unlike is joined together, and from differences results the most beautiful harmony. Yeah, so, you know, if there's someone that's balanced around you, it might be good to, you know, just observe them and see what they do. So you can kind of like mirror that balanced energy. So now we have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is all about like celebration, foundation, a secure foundation, as well as the Three of Pentacles is collaborating, working with others. You know, it could be their work. So it looks like this person is pretty stable, grounded, and balanced. So I'm getting like you know, you might be getting support from this person, or as well as maybe you need to maybe observe them and mirror how they do that. Because like up here, you're feeling a little lack mindset, kind of a little guarded with that Four of Pentacles. What else is up with this person? Oh, a bunch of cards fell under there. Okay. All right, let's see. Get one more card for this person. What else is coming up for this person? Two of Wands. Okay, so they actually might be having a choice to make here, or two different directions to go on. But I feel like I still kind of feel like you are kind of admiring how they handle things with flow and ease, whereas everything might seem like a struggle to you. And this decision is something that they are like working on. This Two of Wands, you know, they are trying to figure out which direction to go, whether security and job-wise. They might be trying to figure out a job. And who knows, maybe they might be leaving your life, and that's kind of affecting you right now. You might feel lacking from that as well. Let's see what else is coming up with this person. Queen of Swords. Yeah, so they are definitely down to earth. It could be an air sign. Not down to earth. I'm sorry. They are very much grounded, logical, in their logical thinking. They are very clear. They speak their truth. So I know how you would connect with that, because you are very truthful as well. And it looks like they're just kind of working on their work, their security, Very balanced, but like I said, right now they are going through a decision that they're trying to make. And I don't know how that would be involved with you. That's the interesting thing. Like, how does this, I'm going to pull a couple cards and see, like, how their decision here, because they're in your life, how their decision is affecting you with this cycle changing and your lack, you're holding on. It might be somebody you're holding on to that might be moving out of your life because of a decision. And they bring you balance. Let's see. How is this affecting Aries, this other person, what they're going through? How's this other person's energy affecting? Knight of Cups. Oh, yeah. See, it's somebody you really care about. So it could be a family member, a relationship. You really have the feels for this person. You know, you're like, your heart's on your sleeve for this person. You know, very, very loving towards this person. So if they're leaving your life, of course, that would make you feel like lacking and wanting to hold on, you know? Let's see if we can get one more. I don't want to keep pushing it. I don't want anything bad to come out. Although if they're leaving your life, that could be hard. I'm getting like maybe they're going off in the military, or they're going off to college, or a new job, or whatever it is. They're going to be away from your life more. It might not even be that long distance, but you know, you're, oh, look, there you are. Yeah. Could be another Aries, but this also could be you. I really feel like you're feeling the loss of this person already. They're not that they might even be going yet, but they're moving on to new ventures. They're making a decision to take some kind of journey, and it's really getting to you. For me, I think it would be my son that's passed away. You know, because he was kind of involved in his work and working on himself and trying to gain stability. And accepting that truth where he was going to be moving off a little bit was hard. And then he ended up passing away, and that was even harder. I was like, you know, that distance doesn't mean as much now compared to him not being here at all, right? So sometimes we have to think about that. Because he even told me, like, Mom, stop trying to protect me so much. You can't protect me forever. And I was trying to tell him, like, you know, I know what the world's like, you know. But then, you know, you have to let them go sometimes. You have to cut those apron strings sometimes and let them live their own life, right? Even as hard as it is. So, you know, just think of that. Like, even if they are going away, they still can be in your life. You know, it's not as permanent as death. So, you know, look at things like that, you know. Wow, that got really, really deep quick. All right, let's see what else. I'm going to get one more for you both, like how this is affecting you. And we'll move on to the challenge. Two of Swords, yeah. So you can't see clearly. When you know someone's going to let you really have your heart out there for them, you know, it's vulnerable and raw and real, and you love them so much. You just want to wrap them up and protect them. You don't, you know, but you're not looking at it as like, if it was your life, would you want someone, your parents or someone you love, do that to you and not let you experience life? That's the cold, hard truth here, you know? And it's hard to bear, especially if you're a parent. You want to protect them. You know, it's hard when they're babies and kids, but when they get older and they're out on their own, oh my God, it's a whole different level. They're driving, you know, you have to like then put your child out there to the world, you know, not that you don't when they're in school and you're worried about them being abducted and all that, but this is a completely different. They're going to have their heart broke. Who's going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's so hard. There's so many wrong experiences and turns and people they can meet and situations, right? So it's very hard. So this is something you have to remove the blindfold on and say, am I enabling them? Am I being too codependent? Am I smothering them? Am I looking at what's best for me instead of them? And that's really hard because a lot of parents want to do that. I know my ex, his mom, she was so enabling and overprotective and smothering. You know, he still has issues to this day. And I told him once, like, he didn't like it, but I said, you need to cut those apron strings, you know? And he's really realizing that at this point of his life. So, how much damage it's done. So let's go ahead and get the challenges. Challenges. Yeah, because I know the only fear and the worst fear I ever had was something happening to my kids, and that came true last year. I mean, even small things did. I remember the youngest one, my son was like 5. He had first got on the bus and he come home bawling. And I'm like, what happened? What's going on? And he in his little 5-year-old way of thinking and voice, through his tears, was saying that somebody told him something that, you know, I guess basically was a lie or not true. And that broke his heart. And I swear it just broke my heart just as much. And I was, oh, he's realizing that people are untruthful out there and what the world's like already at 5. I just wanted to hold him and not let him go, you know? So it can be hard. Oh yeah. So the challenge, getting out of your head. Stop worrying about it. There's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is give support, love, spend as much quality time as you can. And I'm like teary here. Because you never know when it will be the last. So experience everything the best way you can, okay? Okay. You know, I had to ask my son and guides to come into helping me with these readings, and apparently it is. Whew. Whew. Okay. Challenges. See, who says Aries are harsh and hard and no heart? Ah, jeez. We have a soft heart. All right. So now we have, you know, sometimes you got to take a risk in life. This journey of life, you have to take risk. Things are always changing, evolving. There's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is enjoy the ride as much as possible, have those good experiences, and, you know, take those risks, you know? And then the 9 of Cups. And you know, just be grateful for everything you do have. Every moment, everything that you have. You know, everything that you observe, like the nature, the sunsets, the stars, you know, every experience, every little moment. Really be grateful for and appreciate. And that's the things you have to be happy and experience, okay? And then we have the 2 of Cups, yeah. And those relationships that you have, spend quality time. Tell people how much you appreciate them. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be doing this. Just hit a nerve. Tell people how much you appreciate them all the time before it is too late. Okay? Get it together, Jen. Whew. All right. So, you know, this is experiencing that. You know, everything that we go through in life, we have to make the best of. And we have to put ourselves out there and be vulnerable and say what we feel and show people how we feel, okay? All right. So one more word of advice. So I'm so sorry. Just like I told you this. I did that root chakra healing, and ever since it's been, you know, I'm really connected to my spirits, I'm connected to my son, I'm very emotional, purging, I'm very sensitive, so I apologize, my Aries. Justice, yeah. So this is acting with that integrity, having a fair, balanced life, treating everybody the way you want to be treated. Like, wouldn't you love people to tell you how much they care about you and point out your good qualities and actually want to spend time with you? I think I put the other day on my community page, one of our cats. She was the little kitten that my kids found in the woods. She was only like 1 or 2 weeks old. She was like a runt, I guess, and was abandoned some way, whether something happened to their mother or she just left her. But they brought her home, and so we had to bottle feed her and take care of her. She is very standoffish somewhat. Sometimes she'll be with you and want attention, but a lot of times she hides off on her own. And, you know, she comes and crawls on you and does her little kneading on you. And, you know, that's a good feeling to know that some living thing, people, animals, whatever, some living, would want to feel comfortable enough with you and want to spend that quality time with you, you know? So it's a good feeling. So if you like that, you know, why not tell other people as well, the people that you care about, how you feel, okay? All right, so that was a very emotional one. I apologize, but it's a big message about you really spending quality time and appreciating the people around you and telling them how much you care about them, okay, Aries? So, with this lack, you know, don't feel lackful, because some of the things that you're feeling lackful for are minor details, you know. Appreciate the people and things in your life, okay? So that is your message. Have a beautiful day. Now I got to get myself together because I got to go run an errand. And I appreciate you guys. I just want to say that. So thank you and take care. Bye.